Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here, coming to you a little bit from remote, but we're going to not go too far remote. We're going to stay in Lansing. Kelli Ellsworth Etchison joins us right now. She's Chief Marketing Officer and Chief Diversity Officer as well at LAFCU Credit Union. So welcome back, as always. It's good to see you. How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's always good to be with you.
Well, tell me a little bit about the diversity. How is that going?
It's actually going well. I mean, of course, I can't ignore all of the stuff that's coming out of Washington, D.C. Um, but right. But it's for me, it's all about how we are treating our membership, how we are interacting with one another, how we are continuing to remove barriers that can harm our communities. I don't know if you saw the latest news that we came out with on Monday, but we have lowered the overdraft protection
Yeah.
fee, the non-sufficient funds fee from $32 to 99 cents.
You know,
And that is
I don't
DEI
think
at work.
I don't think people realize the ramifications of that. I mean, that's where most financial institutions make their money is in
Yes,
fee-based stuff. So to drop that, you're really affecting bottom line, and that's a real commitment.
that is a real commitment. And so while everything else is going on in DC, we are still laser focused
Mm.
on helping our community. Those are of modest means is really where we are laser focusing in 2025.
Yeah.
That is our credit union mission. That is the credit union philosophy of people helping people. And so I can't control what they do there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
certainly control what we do here in our community.
And make sure what they do there doesn't affect you too, is the other piece of that. Hey, let's go back over 2024. Any highlights? How was the year?
So the year was really good. And speaking of diversity, another really impactful thing that we did in 2024 was we came out with a loan called Express Cash. And that loan directly helps those in our community that use payday lenders.
Mm.
So payday lenders with their fees, you annualize their fees and it's 391%. And so I worked really hard with the legislators trying to cap payday lenders at 36%. We were successful in the Senate. We were not successful in the House. Again, because we can't control that narrative, what we did at LAFCU is we just do what we do. We help our people. And so we came out with Express Cash Loan. It's similar to how quickly you can get a payday loan. There's not a credit report pulled. So those people in our community that are struggling with credit, we can still get them in a loan up to $2,000 at 18% interest, far less than 391%.
Yeah, that's less. I remember that from Sesame Street. So, so listen, let's talk about one of the other outstanding things about LabQ is what they get involved in. You have been a commissioner for Mid Michigan at the Martin Luther King Jr. Day and throughout the year. Tell us a little bit about that involvement, if you would. And as you know, I'm always in the audience for that, and it's spectacular. We have like what 2,000 people or something in the audience. It's just an awesome day.
Yeah, it really is like a who's who in
Yeah.
LAFCU. See, I'm all ingrained in LAFCU in Lansing. It's a who's who. It's I think I've been involved now with the commission maybe 10 years or a little more than that. And it really is the work of keeping Dr. King's legacy alive is really important. So we do the day of celebration that you spoke about. We do the 828 event on August 28th, which is a March on Lansing. Just honoring Dr. King's March on Washington, an art contest, scholarship and essay, supporting the food bank. So lots of work that the commission
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And the day itself, you always have a marvelous speaker that somehow was connected with Martin Luther King in the past, and again this year it was great. Um, Let's talk about staff promotions at your place because you guys are noted for moving people up from within. Tell me about your talent situation, which is what's confronting every business right now.
Yeah, so we have we've been really blessed. There have been like pockets where we've had, challenges depending on what the position is that we're posting. But we have definitely been promoting. You've probably just seen a recent press release where we brought in Tamara Carter, and she is an at-large city council person. She has extensive credit union industry, really, really well-rounded in the community, and definitely helping those of modest means is her mission. And so we're excited what she's going to do on our team.
Well, you guys have done a marvelous job of getting talent there, and it's a great place to work, which helps you keep that talent as well. Kelli Ellsworth Etchison, Chief Marketing Officer and Chief Diversity Officer at LAFCU. Thanks so much for joining us and the good work you guys do.
Thanks for having me.
You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman. We'll be back with more.